Okay, continuing my series on how to make jewellery using Inventor, which can be 3D printed and then cast using the lost wax casting process. I'm going to show you one more way of creating a ring. If we go to the XY plane and start a new sketch, and so for this ring I want my band to be a little bit more interesting than just a normal flat band. Okay, so what I'm going to do is draw two circles here, and I'm going to draw a line across between the two of them, and that'll just allow me to put a dimension on the overall width of my band. Okay, so let's just dimension that right now and say that we want that to be 7 mm. Okay, we're going to make the two circles at the end the same size as each other, and we'll make the diameter of those 1 mm. Then I'm going to, actually let's just make that 1.5. Alright, just make it a bit bigger there. Alright, now what I'm going to do with this ring is I'm going to draw an arc that goes from the two centers of the circle and out to about level with the top of those there, and I'm going to offset that arc down this way, and I'm going to do a tangent between there and there, and it'll be the same on the other side, obviously. Alright, and so this is the shape that I've got. So now what I can do, now the diameter of my ring, okay, so if I just draw a line from there to there, I'm going to say that the distance, I'm just going to draw a construction line between here and here, okay, and that just means that I can do a measurement from there. So from that line, which is the bottom of the ring, to that line, okay, I want that to be 10.2, which is half of the diameter of a size S ring. Alright, so the radius of a size S ring. Okay, so with that then, I can, if I finish that sketch, I can now use a revolve. Alright, so what I'm going to do is take that shape and wrap it around my center axis here that I've created. So if I choose revolve, I can choose the various parts of my ring. Now I could have trimmed out the unnecessary lines, but I didn't. Alright, so we go there, and then we say select the axis, and when I do that you'll see that it will create that shape all the way around for my ring. Okay, and so there it is. Now once again, that's a good base for a ring. What I can do now obviously is do an extrusion or something to make make a hole in there, okay, and that will create a ring. So let's just very quickly show you, if I create a work plane that's level with my, or perpendicular to my YZ plane, okay, and I'm going to drag it this time so it's outside the area like that. 12 mm just happens to be. Okay, then if I draw a sketch on there, okay, and let's just draw a simple star shape. So I want this in the middle of my work plane, so let's just go there and there. Okay, I'm going to do a horizontal constraint between there and the middle of that line. Now I haven't got that line, so I'll have to project the geometry of one of those edges. There we go. So now go back to here, there to the middle there, and that just pops it in the middle. Okay, and I can also project the geometry of this top curve. That gives me the center point. I can do a vertical constraint between there, and that puts my circles in the right spot. Alright, then if I turn off my construction lines, draw a star from there down to the circle, so from the outside circle down to the inside circle, I'll make them the same length as each other. I will make the center point aligned with that top point there vertically, and then I can do a circular pattern of those two around the axis, which is that, and you can see my star there. Let's go for just a 4-pointed star, just for something different, like that. Okay, and then to finish it off, do a coincident constraint between the end of that line and the end of that line, which will join it all up like that. Alright, now I'm just going to, now because this has gone out past the edge there, I'm going to do a tangent between that circle and that line, and that will just make sure it's inside there. Alright, that looks pretty cool. Haven't got any dimensions on the inside one. I could make that bigger if I wanted to, but I like the look of that. So I can finish that sketch, and then I can extrude it as a cut here, and I'm just going to go to next, to next, which is that one, and then it will go through there. Okay, and now I can repeat a pattern around there of that extrusion using the rotation axis of that, and I can say how many times I want that to be around there. Let's just say 10 times, just for a giggle. And there it is. Alright, so that's another way that you can create a ring. Let's turn off the work plane there just to show it a bit better. We can change our material to silver like that, just to render it a bit nicer, and there you have a nice silver ring using a more interesting profile for the band itself. Thanks for watching.